Alright guys, let's see how this goes. We're gonna go from the memories section of the game, and we're just gonna watch the story from there. I did play the battles already, but I haven't really watched the story, so let's see how that goes.
Tell me, why would Melnia side with Bazette?
She consumed Fennis from the inside. Yet, that wasn't enough to sate her treachery.
But to what end?
She wants a country of her own. Fell in love with the idea of calling herself queen.
Yet once she gets what she desires, dissatisfaction grows within her. And she begins to yearn for another country.
She'll never be satisfied.
Like a child, wanting for a new toy.
I feel like she could have become a queen very easily.
You're saying she finally has Fennis in the palm of her hands.
Only to no longer feel the allure, and
without having to do all that.
Off to Wizette.
That is exactly what she has done.
So that's what happened.
If only that woman had not come to us. King Moraga would never have suffered the fate that he did.
What do you mean?
Melnia conspired with Sadali.
That makes sense. This means the idea to have Fennis ally with Horn
Was delivered by the lips of Melnia. She charmed her way to Moraga's side and planted the fantasy of devouring Horn with the aid of Sadali in his mind.
So that is how this war began.
That's
We
crazy.
have not time to waste.
So does
We
that mean
must save our
Moraga wasn't
friends.
a bad guy before?
I stand aware of
That changes
this,
a lot.
But
What is it?
There are those who refuse to ally with Leonis and Horn.
Meaning the remaining forces of Fennis do not share the same mind?
I do not like the idea of crossing swords with my own people. But this is how it has to be.
Wow.
Are you truly all right with this?
Moraga's Imperial Guard is deadly. You had best keep your wits about you.
This just sounds like more of
I
a
shall
trap
do
right now.
just that.
If I was Mont, I
Good.
would
Now
question
come
it.
with me. Through the rear gates and beyond the forest is the port.
So they're gonna get on this boat, I guess. I did see that in the battles. That's kind of the weird thing about playing the battles first. Is you get to see the battles, and they do at some point get to the boat. So at least
What's the matter?
that's gonna happen now.
It is faint, yet
Their malice can be sensed even from here.
We told you. There are those who refuse to ally with Leonis and Horn.
this had better not be a trap.
I'd never stoop to anything so treacherous.
You've stooped to it plenty of times in the past, though.
You said you do not wish to fight your own people, did you not?
Of course I don't. But
They likely know that we intend to board the ship. Which means
Battle shall be unavoidable.
This actually feels pretty good from the story side. Like
do not
I
show
don't
them
have to
any
do that
mercy
battle.
here.
Is it really okay?
Wow, this is
To
kind of
fight
weird.
without holding back?
It's hard
the
to
warriors who lay
believe.
in wait for us are Fennis's
Oldua.
best. Moraga's Imperial Guard.
Yeah, it's
All
hard
men
to
of
believe
skill that
Oldua
rivals my
from
own.
this perspective.
Face them half-heartedly and you shall fall.
So be it.
Are they just like regular guys?
Here they come!
So now I feel disconnected from that battle. I was gonna say, that whole sequence when Oldua was standing on the battlefield with King Mont against Moraga, she kind of had a lot of time there to sort of have a change of heart, or, you know, think about the Melnia situation, all that jazz. So maybe this is a true change of heart, who really knows? It's really hard to trust somebody who's like the villain. But then again, she's saying that Melnia corrupted Moraga, so maybe she's not that evil, but her character's been kind of someone that likes to fight, so I don't know. This is a cool little map here. I like it. So now there's a potential to, well, you're like the king of Leonis, right? And you're like on this boat that you don't even trust. There's a potential for anything to happen on this boat.
So this is how Fennis designs its ships.
Not bad for barbarians.
What's so special about the design?
Learn to watch your mouth, or you'll be tossed into the river.
Even with a ship as sturdy as this, our safe passage to Wizette is still not assured.
Oh, timid one, are we?
Surely Melnia foresaw that she would betray her and join forces with us.
That is likely so. Our enemy outnumbers us, and then there is this fog.
Hey, fog is a benefit sometimes.
Hold on a moment. Do you mean to say that Melnia may not have gone to Wizette, but instead lies in wait for us somewhere on the river?
Oh, snap.
Precisely. Or at least, her strategy is to make us believe so.
King Mont, what would you have us do?
Whose idea was it to get on a
other
boat?
options.
Oh my god.
Your mind is set then.
You're already on the boat.
We must catch up to Solidus, to Engelbert. But that is not all. Macherie rallies Glaciella to our cause. We cannot fail to regroup with them either. Which is why we must press our course. There are other reasons to avoid traveling by land.
Oh?
While we seek victory in the battles to come, it is not guaranteed. Should we be defeated or forced to retreat, having a ship will allow us to transport them.
Oh my god, look at the corner. Like right by my
That
head.
makes sense.
It's like you're on
If
a
I
map
am to
and it's
voice a
just like
concern,
the water's
however,
just scrolling.
It would be the water guard of Wizette.
The water guard.
Water Guard. I've never heard of such a thing.
This is news to me as well.
I have never seen them for myself. But I believe they are known as Styriae.
I was about to say, is it
If we
like
cross Wizette before they
army?
can mobilize, there will be naught to worry about.
a navy, I guess, technically?
And you believe this to be possible?
I do, which is why I want to make haste.
I would imagine that they'd be waiting there though.
If our resolve is steeled, then there is no more to be said. We set sail.
All right, do it.
This ship is like weirdly empty. I feel like there should be like a crew, a skipper, you know, a commander. All right, next scene. I do like that this is going much faster, but it also still feels weird without doing the battles.
The fog seems to be growing even thicker.
Oldoa, how many ships did Fennis have at its command?
My phone is so hot right now.
7.
That is quite the number.
7 to
There will
1.
be no going back if they surround us on the water. It is times such as these I wish Ramada were here.
And now is when they think of this. What?
Adelard!
Where did this massive arrow come from?
That's an arrow? I
So
thought that was like
they lie in wait for
an
us,
anchor.
hidden beyond the fog.
It's like a freaking ballista. I think they would use cannonballs or something.
Aldoa, stop daydreaming and return fire!
The ship has no armaments.
What did you say?
In fact, none of the ships in the Fennis fleet are equipped to do battle on water.
Meaning?
This was a genius idea.
Means this attack did not come from Melnia and her followers.
Then it must be Wizette's water guard.
Your Highness, what's the plan?
Aldoa, maintain
Gotta
course
speed
straight
up.
ahead.
It's too dangerous, Your Highness!
No, we have the fog on our side. The enemy is yet to capture our exact position.
Are you certain of this?
The arrow they launched was likely not aimed at us with intention. Which is why the arrows that followed have not hit us.
So how do they know they're there
Meaning,
if they
We
can't
can
see them?
close in and ambush them before they're able to find our position.
All right. In we go!
So is it still gonna be like the 7 ships or the 8 ships or whatever it was versus the 1?
What is it? Have you grown craven, Mashuri? I will shatter the arrogance of Horn and free Leonis. And together, we shall bring an end to Wizette. And to that end, you shall fall!
Craven, you say? I was simply observing you, as there's no joy in ending a duel within mere moments.
Oh,
If we can only understand one another through battle, so be it. Horn is not the evil you believe it to be,
is
and I
Mashuri
shall make
really
you see
picking this
this.
fight?
Willfully or otherwise.
Horn and Wizette. Guess the bull and the wolf will always be at odds.
What are they doing in such a decrepit castle?
Who knows? I can't make out what either of them are saying from here.
What shall we do? If we move now, it would be easy to side with one and slay the other. If we do so, we...
I know. It's just...
I see now. You're too enchanted by the both of them to make a choice.
Actually-
Shameless lecher.
Now, don't misjudge me. Tell me then, Lizette, which one of them would you side with?
Well, I...
The one that
Can't
saved
answer
you?
so easily, can you? In my eyes, those two seem to be made of the same spirit. Let's observe a little longer.
I suppose we should.
So I'm kind of thinking now too. Jet from Cowboy Bebop has that beard, if I'm not mistaken. So he's almost a combination of Jet and Spike at the same time. All right, let's continue. I think my internet is out somehow.
It ends here. Prepare yourself!
Oh no.
I will not allow it.
It just feels weird, like Glaciella believes Mont
Stand down,
is like
Ketone. I can still
truthful,
fight.
and he's the one that's lying. Well,
You are
he
the
didn't
last
really
hope
lie,
for the
but he
future of
lied
Horn.
about wanting to be the
Your
betrothed.
bloodline cannot end here.
We allow you to duel, and this is the cowardice you resort to?
Sister, we'll take care of the shinobi.
We'll make you regret butting in on the sanctity of a duel.
That's a good point.
Ketone, that's enough. Back down.
No.
There are very few honorable things in this world, but a duel is one of them. So don't break that honor.
This battle is over. Not yet.
Stubborn one, aren't you? Does everyone from Horn act like they're a bull?
I am not of Horn. My allegiance is with Leonis.
Then what is the meaning of this? You put your life on the line to fight for someone whom you do not call your master?
Master.
She's weird and stubborn.
King Mont would be heartbroken were something to happen to Lady Macherie. I fight to prevent that.
How foolish! That just wouldn't happen. Exactly. He's betrothed to my sister, you know.
It is you who does not know.
What do you mean to say?
The most painful thing in this world for me is to see sadness on King Mont's face. In the name of his happiness. I will not be defeated.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Crap. Damn, the ship
It looks like we were able to rout the enemy ships.
These things have a habit of working out, don't they?
It felt like we were going to meet our maker, mind you.
Anyway.
Ha, there's the
go up.
glitch.
How much further until we reach land?
I'd say we have crossed almost half the river.
I think that's a Unity glitch.
What? We're not even halfway there yet?
It's like the door in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
And the
That was
chances of another enemy attack before
Unreal
we reach
Engine
land.
glitch.
Hi.
Based on what exactly?
We were attacked by 3 ships. Of those, how many did we sink?
0.
2. Which means the last ship.
2.
Managed to slip away. You think it will call reinforcements?
It's definitely possible.
How did they sink 2 ships?
Oldoa,
Obviously,
is it?
that giant pink square
as
has all the
strategist of the
answers.
Venice armies, I suggest you heed my advice. Turn back.
You know we cannot do that!
What is that supposed to be, like rope?
Why do we need to turn back? If there's a reason, you'd best tell us.
I have seen through their ploy. They are attempting to lure us in.
I assume you have reasoning to support this claim. Should we turn back now, our
That's so-
efforts will have been for naught.
That breaks the immersion so much.
This just doesn't get easier. Your Highness?
It's like an asset that didn't load in. They probably forgot to take an asset out.
Something approaches.
Because what could possibly be
A
there?
ship of
Steering wheel?
monstrous size.
Oh,
Is that
okay, hold on.
Rosette's water guard? Styria!
Styria. Or is there gonna be like a new unit on there? Because that's what I want to know. It's gonna be Cowl. Is he Rosette? I don't know. Oh man, so it just ends there. Alright, let me end this one. So that was 20 minutes. It's still kind of long. But let me end this one and get to the next piece of the story. Alright, I'll see you in the next one.